Hello Collective, Sid Zerfies here. In this video, I'll go over those who are super strength capable and how I categorize their capabilities and what they typically entail, what informs the tactics in dealing with them, and how evacuations are conducted, how I score and rate their threat capacity against my threat criteria metrics, and my reasonings why. And when all is said and done, I will show you where they rank on the threat chart in comparison. Let's begin. The first order of business is classification and common capabilities. Their power type classification is biological, and what their capabilities typically entail for partially matured is moderately higher durability, endurance, stamina, and strength. For fully matured is high durability, high endurance and stamina, and high strength. When preparing, these are the things to keep in mind. Notes and caveats. They are high calorie eaters and will drain their stamina through excessive use, though not as quickly as those who are speed capable. Their capabilities are greatly assisted by adrenaline and are prone to rage bursts if they are using their adrenaline. You must incapacitate them before it gets to that point. The assisters that make things worse is adrenaline and items that are known to increase adrenaline, such as certain types of drugs and medications. Avoid fighting them in crowded areas like cities or parking garages. Best to fight them out in the open. As far as weaknesses go, they tend to have difficulty swimming to their higher overall density. The higher their overall density, the greater the difficulty. They are resistant to, generally speaking, impact strikes from hand-to-hand fighting, crosses, bullets, and even hard falls. Everyday slashes from commonplace blades and things such as broken glass. The weapons and gear used to bring along are heavily padded gear, but not heavy armor. Armored vehicles built for maneuverability and speed. High-powered ballistic weapons such as flash grenades, tasers, tear and sleeping gases, and alads. Avoid bladed weapons if possible. Avoid explosives as those are proven to add to the confusion to U.S. troops, as those who are strength capable often creates lots of debris and things to toss around too easily. As far as survival plans go, if you find your means of effective countermeasures are gone, get to a wide open space with minimal man-made structures and away from substantial rock formations and open bodies of water, and get low to the ground. For evacuation plans, due to the nature of damage done by strength capables, when alerting the public and tell them to evacuate, we tell the public that there are terrorists who deal in high-capacity explosives. The objective is to get the public out of and away from man-made monuments, bridges, tunnels, skyscrapers, and large rock formations. This brings us to the threat potential metrics, which are all rated out of a 20. A. Autonomy, which is rated at a 3. This includes considerable PTSD and a considerable amount of cases thereof. B. Public health, which is a 4. This includes blunt force trauma. C. Property damage, which is a 5. This includes thrown objects, shattered infrastructure, stress fractures, broken pipes and sewage systems, and broken gas lines, crushed objects, impact events, of the nature of which are very often chaotic. D. Integrity of the natural world, which is rated at 2. This typically includes landslides and earthquake mimicry. And E. Extra number of resource expenditure, which is rated at 2. This includes regular police forces are not an option. Military units and heavy artillery are necessary. If integrity of the presentation of reality and reality itself is rated at 2, this is minimal, but in extreme cases, mountains can collapse and high-impact vents can lead to cratering. G. Physical damage, which is rated at 5. This is chaotic damage patterns. And H. Digital and digital infrastructure damage. This is rated at 2. Chaotic damage patterns can only electrical infrastructure is affected, but the damage isn't extraordinary beyond what one would see in everyday infrastructure and objects. And I, recoverability, which is rated at 3. Despite the chaotic nature, recovery is relatively easy, being it's just impact events. And this includes a final score of 28, which is a level B4. And this is where they lie on the threat level chart. And thus it concludes our video on strength capables for today. In the next video, I'll go over those who are watcher capable. Do you disagree with me on anything, have any suggestions, or do you just want to leave me with your thoughts? Feel free to, I'll be happy to hear. If you like what you see, please follow and share. This is all for now. Take care, don't press yourselves, and be creative.